up, you guys? It's 3 Stacks, and I wanted to show you guys my current progress on Heralds. You know, every time you see this deck, it's never the same. So my progress with it so far, I've been topping a lot lately. Like, I've been on a streak on non-stop topping. It's pretty cool. And just recently, I got first place. I went undefeated, XO, 2-0 to a lot of people. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, I made top 8, and I went 4th place. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, my matchups were 3 DDDs, Blue Eyes, and ABCs. And my matchups for just this past Monday, I played Metal Foes, Tides of the Brethren, Mage Specters, Brilliant Galaxy Soldier ABCs, interesting build, 2 DDDs, and I played this, it was kind of like anti-meta. It was Kaijus with Yosenjus, like Yosenju Kaijus, and the way he was playing the deck, I honestly have to give that guy his props. Like, he was Kaijuing me and then bouncing them back to hand. It was like crazy. I felt like only reason I really won that matchup is because I got the benefit of actually going second. Cause I lost my dice roll, and the guy, he chose to go first, and he set a bunch of back row and passed. And then come game 3, I realized if I would have went first, I probably would have lost this, because this guy is running a bunch of kaijus. And it was weird that he chose to go first when he won the die roll, and like he kind of just like gave me the knowledge of what he played. But anyways, that was just something strange. I haven't ran into a deck like that, Yosenju Kaiju. I don't know if that's the thing. Tell me, you guys, if you ran into a Yosenju Kaiju deck. But I went undefeated that day, XO, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, I went X1. I only lost 1 time. And these are the packs I pulled because I got first place. And I'm going to open these at the end of the video. So let's just show you guys my current build on Heralds. Now, like I said, it's different every time. It's always changing because I'm working on this deck like how I work at my job. And we're running a triple Herald of Perfection and triple Pom Pom Girl. This is my standard lineup now for blue cards. Saphira is good. When I took her out, I was just too lazy to find a way to put her back in. And then, of course, my Seraphs, because they're just too busted. This combo, I resolve every duel. There's not been a single duel that I've been running this deck that I have not got to resolve this. Like, literally every single duel I play with this deck, I resolve this. I'm just blessed with this combo. And 2 Galaxy Soldier. I'm kind of debating on whether I bump this guy to 3, because there was a few times where he got warninged or striked, or they bottomless him. It was just like, no bueno. And then it was like, after that, now I just have a deck Galaxy Soldier. So I may run him at 3. I'm not sure yet. Just, he also works as a bait, because say they have the warning or the strike or whatever, I'd rather, use the Galaxy Soldier and kind of bait that out and then go into my Star Seraph play, which if you guys saw some of my matchups, that's how I did it. I baited out with Galaxy Soldier, baited out the strike and then went stick chair. Or, it just helps if they have the warning, you don't want them to warning, you're down with the Herald. So, I don't know. I may bump him to 3. I'm still kind of on the bait. The reason why I run him at 2 is because you only need 2 to resolve the Infinity. But who knows? He might go up to 3. Because he's also powerful when you Lava Golem them. You just Lava Golem them, special Lava Golem, and attack, and then attach it with Infinity. And it's just really broken. And then 2 Honest. I'm really liking this guy a lot. He's just really, really powerful. He's helped me to get out of Vanity's emptiness lockdown so many times. And because my Herald is only 2800 defense, sometimes you just got to put him in attack. So that way when they reveal alternative, at least your Herald's not going to die. Because that's the easiest way for Blue Eyes to just get over a Herald. They just reveal alternative, attack over it. And even for other decks. But most decks kind of like DDDs and I would say Metal Foes, they do have to activate card effects to get access to that kind of firepower. So for those matchups, Herald Perfection's 2800 defense, it's gonna hold it down for me. But mainly for Blue Eyes, and I would say Cosmos, because it's a little bit more difficult to kind of like negate their effects since they have a whole lot going on. So basically, I'm running the Honest to make sure my Herald does not get attacked over, and also to get out of the Vanity's emptiness lock. And it can be deceiving when they try to attack over Infinity and you just Honest them. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna get some Ghost Rares for sure. And then I won Manju. This guy got cut. A lot of stuff in my deck is cut, like when it used to be at 3 or 2 or whatever. And it's just like I'm trying to find my ratios. Now Manju's powerful. There were too many times when I actually drew into multiple Manjus. So to mitigate for that problem, I just decided to run 1, and I've been testing how it works, and it's been pretty strong because when I needed him, I've always just been able to search him off of Ben 10. And then Herald of Orange Light, this is kind of like an MVP right here. He's an engine in itself. He's how I make Ultimate Zokin and Psyframe, Lord Omega, Crystal Wing, Coral Dragon. And I decided to main deck Maxis. After I played DDDs on Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, I was like, hands down, I can see where the format's leading to with Zodiac Beasts and the Wind Witches and DDDs rising to full power. Main deck Maxis is just, it's a must. Even if I'm going first and I establish my board, to have a Maxi handy just ensures that while they're getting ready to break my board, I'm gaining up in resources. And in addition to that, it works really powerful with Herald Perfection because every time they special, you draw a fairy to negate the next play. So it's like Maxi can literally just stop them. In addition to, of course, all the pressure that he puts on your opponent where like, and essentially this guy is kind of like a trap himself because it really makes your opponent second guess whether or not, if he can't OTK you, there's no point in letting you draw all these cards because in return, you'll OTK him. So I'm just really feeling it. And that's it for the monster lineup. For spells, we're running 3 pre-prep. This is like my favorite spell. It's the best +1. It's even better than Desires, but I still run the 3 Desires. Because my deck, I just need the +1s. Well, I'm not going to lie. I don't need the +1s because when I originally built this deck, I wasn't running Desires, but it just comes in handy too much. And the deck already gets so much advantage. You might as well just go, go bananas with it and just get all these pluses. So that way, if they if they find a way to destroy all your monsters and clear your back rows, at least you have a lot of cards in hand, so you can make plays the next turn. This deck is good with follow-ups, so it's kind of like I make the board, you break it. I make the board, you break it, and eventually you're gonna run out of resources before I do, because my deck has 13 +1s. Well, actually 14 +1s, and then we're running a triple Ritual Sanctuary because it's just too broken, and you pretty much Desires, Ritual Sanctuary, and Pre-Prep are like the best spell engine in this deck because they just get you all the pluses. This recycles your Desires. You can pitch your Desires. It recycles any spells, which is pretty awesome when you're side decking spells like Dark Hole and stuff. You can recycle your Dark Holes, play them again. And it also recycles your spells back into your deck so that you have enough cards in your deck to Desires again if you feel it's necessary. And then triple down to the Herald. 2 of the Terraformings. Now, this really helps also running it at 2. I was running it at 3 in the past, but honestly, I like it at 2 now. The super rares were hard to find. But running it at 2 really helps because I side in Necro Valleys when I'm playing ABCs and Paleozoics. And Necro Valley absolutely murders ABCs because they can't banish for their buster. It murders Paleozoics because they cannot special summon their traps from the grave because that is moving a card from the graveyard. And Necro Valley says no, you can't. So it really helps me in those matchups and other rogue decks, etc. Because there's just a lot of stuff that works in the grave now. And double instant fusion. Now essentially I'm just running this because I want to see it more. And also I can recycle my Norden back into the extra deck with my Daigusto Emerald. So it's pretty cool. And instant fusion is a huge part of my combos to make Fairy Cheer Girl. I'm trying to make her every first turn to get more draws because I'm always digging for those combo pieces I need because I want the same setup every time. And then prep, if you play this the right way and at the right time, this is a +1. So you, like I was saying, there's a lot of +1s. Upstart, the broken thing is all your spells get recycled, so your 1-ups, you see them more than once. Metal Force Fusion, because it's a +1 with your Ritual Sanctuary, and you always have access to it, so you just have tons of pluses, just add access all the time. Because all your pluses, except for the Star Seraphs, all of your pluses are spells, and all of your spells get recycled. So you don't run out of +1s is what I'm saying. You always have them. So as long as you have cards in your deck, you're always going to be plussing. And the Raigeki is just really powerful because, I mean, come on now. When you're going down, when you're going second, this is really going to come handy. The Soul Charge, because it's just really broken. I feel like these 2 spells win games. I wish Soul Charge was available as like an ultimate rare. Yeah, but these 2 are like kind of like the MVP spells because when you draw either one of these, you can just either win the game or just get enough to where you pretty much you're set. Whether your opponent pretty much goes ham on you or whether you go ham on your opponent, either way you're gonna be set. And then for traps, we're running a double strike, 1 sexy warning, 1 sexy emptiness, and a new spicy tech is Oasis of Dragon Souls. Now this helps me to special summon my Herald when they, reveal alternative attack over it, when they kaiju me, or also during end phase for your opponent. Say you normal summoned your Star Seraph Scepter, right? And you search your chair, then Scepter dies, you can Oasis for him, special him. You already have chair in hand because you searched it, special. And you're pulling all of this on your opponent's end phase. You go special, draw, search, special, draw, and then you've drawn 1, 2 cards, and then you draw your 3rd card for turn, and then you overlay and then draw 4 cards. So I look at it like just ridiculous pluses, just allowing you to draw 3 additional cards. It's really, really broken, in addition to your draw phase. So this kind of has like synergy for a lot of different stuff. And that's the main deck. And then this is the token that I won for getting top 8 at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. It's a really cool token. And then I got my Kaiba token. I don't make tokens, I just have them in my side deck because they're cool and they're fun to look at. You know, you can judge me if you want. Elder Entity Norden, Ultimate Zokin, Crystal Wing, Omega, and Coral Dragon. Some of the most powerful boards that this deck can make is Infinity, Crystal Wing, Herald, which is pretty strong. In my previous build, you guys saw I was running Bahamut Shark and Tree Toad, so I was able to make totally awesome Crystal Wing, Infinity, Herald. It was just stupid. Nothing was wrong with that build. I'm just always trying different stuff. Like, all of my builds that I've done in the past, I didn't change the deck because they weren't broken. They were absolutely broken. I'm just always finding more ways to make this deck just different, and I just kind of, now that I've tried all these different builds, now I can just look back at it and think which build was the most successful for me, and then that's the one I'm going to stick with. Then the Infinity package, the Utopia package, you make these two, you just OTK swing for exactly 8,000. And the cool thing with Utopia the Beyond is he actually lets you gain life points, which helps you just to stay in the game, and it helps for grinding, late game synergy, all that good stuff. So this is a package, these are a package, that's a package. And then we've got the Star Seraph package, Emerald, and Cheer Girl. Ouroboros is when you're going first, Deltaro is when you're going second. This is when you're playing those stupid DDDs and Dark Lords. More or less for DDDs, because I'm really starting to despise them now that I've played against them and they're just really broken. I'm not gonna lie, I do have the deck, but I hate playing against it. Some more tokens just because I can. Side decking, triple Denko Seika, double Dimensional Barrier. Now, I did trade one of my deep barriers when I was at my last event, but it did come in clutch because of what I got for it. So I'm siding 2 deep barriers, and it's not a problem for me because honestly, when I sided them, I only sided 2 because I hate drawing 2 deep barriers. I hate drawing 2 of any card that I can only activate once per turn, especially when that card does not give me any pluses. Pre-preparation of Right is a different story. That's a +1, so I'll run it at 3 even if I draw 2. It's just too good not to. But this, I like keeping it at 2. And double Quaking Mirror Force because you got a lot of hairs. And now I'm siding double Dark Hole. I don't know, I feel like I want to slap myself. Like, why was I never siding them? But this is all for going second. So you've got the Quakings, the Dark Holes, double Raw Spear Mode. This is going to be really powerful, this format, and it's probably like 40 bucks by now. Now this helps because DDDs, most of these cards I'm siding in now is from my bad taste I got in my mouth from playing DDDs. And this actually won me every single game I played against DDDs. Because what they do is they make these crazy boards, Crystal Wing, Whole Power Avenger Dragon, Siegfried. They have all these negates, then they flip up Vanity's Emptiness. And what you do is, this one card in your hand not only clears their 3 negation boss monsters and gets rid of their Vanity's Emptiness, but now they're left with no cards in hand. The only card they have in field is a card that's going to belong to me on their next turn, and I have all of my resources. This, literally, I wish I could have recorded the duel video. I played my boy Julian. I'm sure you guys know about him. He has a lot of credentials. Julian Ethereum or something like that, but he basically made first turn Crystal Wing, Whole Power Avenger, the Titanic Galaxy, and he made the Siegfried, the Synchro for the DVDs. Then he flipped Vanity's Emptiness. And I also need to remind you guys that this guy had an active anti-spell already. So I'm just like, you know, tripping out. And then my 6th card that I drew was Raw Spear Mode. And I said, okay, that's crazy. So I just tributed all 3 of his monsters, got rid of those 3 monsters and the Vanity's Emptiness because this is a normal summon. So it completely just blew his field out. And I won that game. It was just like, it was ridiculous. And 2 Lava Golems and 1 Sticky String Kaiju. So I'm kind of getting more hate for basically the people who go first instead of me. I'm siding in, you know, the Spear Modes. I'm siding in the Lava Golems. I'm siding in the Kaiju, the Dark Holes, the Quakings. Anything to make sure that everything that they make, I have an answer to it. Because some of the stuff that they're making, it's just too much. I'm wasting too much resources trying to deal with what they have when I'm trying to establish my own board. And I had to cut Necro Valley down to 1 just because I needed room for my Raw Spear Modes. And this is still good because I run 2 terraforming, so I'm running 3 copies of it. And if they Twin Twister it, the cool thing is Ritual Sanctuary recycles any spell, so I can put this right back into the deck and search it again off of terraforming. And now let's go ahead and open these packs. I'm really excited about these because I just got a good feeling that I'm gonna pull something great. Like, I would really just be amazed if I pulled a totally awesome. You never know what you can pull, but we'll just see. Not really feeling too good about that one, but I did pull a King Synchro. I mean, I'm a rarity host, so all I really care for is the shiny cards. The commons, I'll put them to use later. Who knows? I might build some random decks. But I'm really looking forward to some great pulls. So let's see. Okay, V-Rash, that's what's up. I do have enough Cyber Angels to make just a Cyber Angel deck. Who knows? I might do that too in the future. And this is the final Invasion of Vengeance pack, so let's see. A lot of people had a hard time pulling Toad, so if I don't pull Toad, I'm not gonna be mad. Metal Force Fusion, that's not too bad. And then now we're going into the Dark Illusion packs. I wish these were Breakers of Shadows. That's what I really wish, because I want to pull some strikes. Oh, Gofu, that's something that I really want. Another combination. Oh, Forbidden Dark Contract. Okay, that's actually looking good, because I am still working on my DDDs. They're not complete, and that's why I haven't done a deck profile on my DDDs yet, you guys, because I honestly don't have any of the slimes. I was looking for an Empowerment, Magical Midbreaker Field. What does that do? Player monsters in the field cannot be destroyed by. What the heck? That's kind of strange, but it's probably broken in a certain deck. Oh, Monteratsu. Looking alright. Maybe if I put enough Empowered Warriors, I might do a build on something with Empowered Warriors. Some Spiral stuff. Premature Return. Banish one card from your hand, then target one of your banished monsters. Special. Wow. I can see something that you could actually do with that. That's pretty broken. And the final pack, you guys. Fingers crossed that I pull something amazing. Oh no! Nah, that's looking pretty good. Quick Fix on Malakaris. Actually, not bad pulls. So I'm gonna just put that. Everything in this pile I'm interested in, I might do something with. So we got some decent pulls, and luckily I did pull a Gofu, and I did pull a Forbidden Contract with the Swamp King, which that's all right. So yeah, you guys, I'm really glad. I'm happy about this. And you guys stay tuned, because you know I'm always trying to keep you guys up to date on my Heralds. I think it's a really great deck, and at times it's invincible, and it makes me feel invincible. And God bless you guys. Be safe. I really appreciate you for tuning in, and y'all just stay up, man, and I'll see you soon, definitely.